Long ago, in a distant kingdom, a long-awaited child was born to a king and queen. When their daughter arrived, they held a grand celebration and invited 12 fairies to bestow blessings upon her. Each fairy granted the princess a special gift, such as beauty, wisdom, and grace. However, in the midst of the celebration, a forgotten wicked fairy made her appearance. She was not pleased at having been excluded and cast a curse upon the newborn princess, prophesying that on her 16th birthday she would prick her finger on a spindle and die. The king and queen were terrified, but another kind-hearted fairy had yet to bestow her gift. She couldn't undo the evil fairy's curse, but she could soften it. She prophesied that the princess would not die but fall into a 100-year slumber, from which only a prince's kiss could awaken her. To protect the princess, the king ordered all spindles to be destroyed. The princess was secluded in a hidden tower, and only the king, queen, and a few trusted courtiers knew of her existence. The princess's name was Aurora, chosen to safeguard her identity. Aurora grew up happily in the palace, completely unaware of her destiny. She ran through the gardens, played with woodland creatures, and enjoyed a carefree life. Her parents did their best to shield her from the 100-year fate that awaited her. However, on Aurora's 16th birthday, she stumbled upon a hidden room in the tower and discovered a spindle. Though she knew spindles were dangerous, she couldn't resist the temptation. With an inadvertent touch, she pricked her finger. Aurora immediately fell into a deep slumber, and the palace fell into a heavy silence. The king and queen were heartbroken, but they knew this day would come. Aurora's body was placed upon a magnificent bed, and she was believed to be dead. Years later, a young prince heard the legend of the beautiful princess and the curse. He decided to venture to the cursed palace, despite many believing it to be mere folklore. Driven by an unwavering belief, he was determined to rescue Aurora. The prince journeyed through the dense forest and finally arrived at the cursed palace. He approached Aurora's bedside and was captivated by her beauty. He leaned down and kissed her. His kiss broke the curse, and Aurora awoke. Slowly, Aurora stirred, and before her stood a stranger. However, as her memories returned, she understood everything. The prince told her he had come to rescue her, and they fell in love with one another. Aurora's parents, the king and queen, were moved by the prince's kindness and courage. They gladly agreed to the union of Aurora and the prince, uniting their two kingdoms. The tale of the princess's slumber became a legendary story, passed down through the ages. The wicked fairy who had cast the curse also found a sense of reflection, though she couldn't entirely undo her evil deeds. Aurora and the prince embarked on a new life together, commencing their journey with a joyous wedding. Their love story would be forever celebrated. This story teaches us that love and courage can conquer all obstacles, even the darkest of curses, and that true love knows no bounds.